Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today, man, we're going to be talking about the biggest cultural phenomenon since, Woodstock? Who knows at this point, man, but you thought that Fortnite back in 2017, 2018, 2019, right, back in what most people would consider its prime or its peak, right, was some sort of anomaly in the gaming industry, right? You will be maybe surprised when you see what we're about to see today, because, Fortnite, I don't want to sit here and pretend, right, like it's some game that just used to have it all, used to be on top, right, used to have all the players and have everyone just dying about how great it was, because while that was true, it still has a lot of people like that. And even before this whole situation, the OG Fortnite map coming back, Fortnite was still quite a popular game. So I don't want to overhype and be like, oh, this game is coming back from the ashes, back from the ruins to actually compete, because that is untrue. That is kind of overplaying the situation. But it is impossible to deny that as of right now, as of today, as of me making this video, Fortnite has officially reached its new peak in terms of player count and in terms of hype and everything. And as everyone can guess as well, this is all coinciding with the OG Season 1 Fortnite map coming back. So, I mean, you think about Fortnite, and I feel like a lot of us, and it might just be me and, the fact that I don't really play a lot of Fortnite anymore, but I think back when I'm thinking of, like, prime Fortnite, man, I'm thinking back to 2017, early 2018, the times when Ninja and Drake were playing and things like that, right? But it's kind of crazy to think that those memories of that being the peak of Fortnite are probably now completely erased. I mean, Jesus Christ, the way that Fortnite is just absolutely exploding again overnight not only is pretty scary for the rest of the gaming industry, and I think is going to have a pretty major impact on how games going forward will kind of plan their content and whatnot, right? But also, I mean, Fortnite, when it's at its height and it's, peaking out in terms of players and whatnot, it is a scary sight to behold for the rest of the gaming industry, because the chokehold that this game is able to keep people in is absolutely insane, man. So if you somehow were unaware, you haven't paid attention to Fortnite or any of the news recently, Fortnite as of today is now in its next major event, Fortnite Chapter 1 as it's being called. And as a result, they have brought back the original Fortnite map for this season. And obviously this is something that a lot of players wanted to happen for years, myself included. I mean, I remember a lot of these first days of Fortnite Battle Royale playing on that OG map, just not at the time realizing just how impactful that game mode would be and how much me playing that at that moment would help alter the course of gaming history as players began to pour into Fortnite. But the OG Fortnite map at this point is probably one of the most famous maps in video game history. So it came back today along with the Chapter 1 update and whatnot that, it is obviously very hinged on nostalgia and very playing into people's feelings, but as of an hour before me recording this video, Fortnite has now reached a new player count that it has not seen in a long time, dare I say in years. And in fact, as of me recording this video just minutes ago, Fortnite reached a point it literally has never reached before, as Fortnite today, the launch of Season 1, has officially broken the all-time live player count record across platforms with over 5 million people concurrently playing. And throughout the day, the number has only been growing. Obviously, as it gets a little further along in the day, people are waking up, they're getting home from school, they're getting home from work, whatever it may be, right? As the time keeps ticking through the day and people are becoming more and more akin to doing their free things or whatever, right? This number just keeps going up and up and up, right? So who knows what it'll actually peak at? Who knows what the height we'll actually see really is? This is all still the first day too, which could mean really one of two things to me. Either A, the momentum and the hype for this map coming back can continue for several days, maybe even weeks, whatever, and it will continue to slowly swell and surge that player count up and up and up even more because, people want to get in and play and yada yada yada, right? But that's an option. Or B, it's also pretty possible that today, due to all the hype and due to all of the commotion and whatnot surrounding the change, that today will be the best day that we see for Fortnite here, because after today, when people start playing, maybe they stop enjoying the game or they get their fill, they get bored of the OG map, whatever, maybe people will stop playing. So there's two different directions it can go, and I gotta say, man, if it goes option A and Fortnite continues this momentum for several days or weeks or whatever, right, it's going to be scary for other games. And I mean, it's coming out at a really honestly crazy time because I mean, arguably Fortnite's biggest or one of their biggest competitors across the way in Call of Duty slash Warzone is getting ready to come out now any day with their Modern Warfare 3 DLC for Modern Warfare 2 slash obviously the next rendition and updates to Warzone that will bring it to the new game, right? And a lot of speculation has already started within the Warzone community. Will the success of this OG Fortnite map coming back, more or less Fortnite going back to basics, right? Will the success of that change for Epic and for Fortnite inspire the folks at Activision and the developers for Call of Duty to bring back Verdansk for Warzone, right? Now, for me personally, the difference between, let's say, like a Fortnite OG map and Verdansk OG map is it's quite different for me, man. So I had the pleasure of playing both Warzone and Fortnite as they came out, and I have to say, even though Warzone at the beginning was pretty fun, was pretty cool or whatever, there was never a single period of time, even pandemic Warzone when it first came out, where it was actually reaching that peak Fortnite, when it was reaching seasons 1, 2, whatever of Fortnite. It didn't matter. That shit was just not touching it. So while a lot of people would be excited to see Verdansk come along or whatever, a lot of people would be excited, I guess, to see everything kind of come back or whatnot with Verdansk and everything. Ultimately, I don't think it would be as cool. I don't think it'd be as revolutionary. But I mean, given what we're seeing here, right? Given the fact that Epic Games essentially had to just like go 5 years in the vault and bring out the new map. Well, I shouldn't even say the new map, the old map as a new map in order to fucking explode the player count. That seems like it's literally right up Call of Duty's alley. I mean, these guys, right? You look at MW3, I mean, it's literally a fucking DLC to Modern Warfare 2. Most of the guns are from MW2. Half the maps are going to be from the old Modern Warfares and whatnot. It's literally listed also in the trophy list for the game as a DLC to Modern Warfare 2. This is something that I could see happening, but I mean, ultimately this video is for Fortnite, so probably should stay on topic. So ultimately though, will this last? Is this something that's going to last? I don't think it's something that can last long term unless they did something weird like, I don't know, keeping the OG map for everybody to play, even through all the new events. Just looking forward a few months whenever they decided, go to chapter 2 or whatever's going to be after this whole thing here. But I mean, eventually, like, the charm kind of has to wear out, right? Like, not only is this a map that we already have played before, but it is also a map that will, I guess, kind of maybe lose its shine, polish, and sparkle after a few days of playing it again. Not to say that the map was bad or anything, but I mean, honestly, like, these kinds of map changes and updates, at least for me personally, they only really matter for a couple days. Like, yeah, the first 72 hours of playing this map is going to be awesome. Then after that, honestly, I mean, it'll still be fun and cool, but the I guess, hype or whatever will have worn off by that point. So, but do they really have to care? You know what I mean? Like, they have over 5 million people currently playing the fucking game. I can only imagine how much money they're actually making off this whole thing. Fortnite's a free-to-play game, but just because of, like, all the skins and the item shop, if they lined up that item shop with this shit and they really hammered home what they could have hammered home, bro, it could have been a ridiculous bag getting made by the folks over there at Epic Games, bro. All I'm saying is, man, you get Optimus in that fucking CEO room, that fucking board of directors room, bro. You let me spitball some ideas, I'd have had, like, the top 10 most hyped up Season 1 skins and shit in the item shop day one. Have people dropping a bag on all these OG skins so they can say, oh, look at me, bro, I got my fucking 2017 skin, I'm just like you. I'd have been making some fucking crazy cash for the folks over at Epic Games, but obviously I don't work there, so here I am giving ideas to a bunch of folks on YouTube for free. But I mean, I feel like that's obviously kind of in the plan. I haven't gotten back on Fortnite. I haven't tried it yet. It's been out for a few hours now, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to be one to jump back on and play or not. I haven't played Fortnite in a long time, and for whatever reason, every time I play a game, it just lags me the fuck out, so I can never complete a match, and it's only on Fortnite. So it got to a point where I just kind of stopped playing the game. I don't know if it'll hopefully be fixed with this, but it has been an issue that has lasted for several different seasons. And I'm not totally excited or hyped over the idea that it's going to be fixed. So, I don't know. I would love to get on there, try it out, hopefully get a couple victory royales or whatever even at the whole thing. But I mean, it's just honestly cool for Fortnite, right? To see it kind of come full circle. And I think that's obviously what they were intending to do as developers by bringing back this map. But I mean, not for just like the map or like the content in the game for it to come full circle, but more or less to see the game do its initial thing, right? Where it blew up all this time ago, it was all hyped up and it's lasted all these years and whatnot, right? But then to see it kind of embrace what made it what it was in the first place again, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. But also at the same time, I think this is going to set up a pretty disturbing trend, or more or less help confirm a more disturbing trend in the gaming industry. And I hate to be negative Nancy here, but I think it's something very worth mentioning. Now, as I kind of insinuated and mentioned earlier in this video, right, I do think Call of Duty brings back Verdansk to try and fight against this with Warzone, right? And I think that the move that all these other gaming studios and publishers are seeing right now by this whole Fortnite move here is, oh, well, nostalgia sells, and if we just provide the same content over and over again, that's going to make this thing work out for us. And I mean, this is something that's been happening for a while. Like I said, Call of Duty is basically releasing a DLC this year instead of a full game. But even then, man, like it sucks to see that. While it is cool, of course, to have that nostalgia for a minute and be like, oh, that's the map I played back in 2017. That's cool. I also don't want the rest of the gaming industry to be like, hey, if we want to peak our numbers, we just got to do the same fucking thing over and over again. Like, I'm afraid things like this and their success will ultimately and inevitably lead to a gaming industry where all the developers care about doing is recycling. And while that's already kind of at the front door, I don't want to let it in the fucking house, if you know what I'm saying. So ultimately, this is good for Fortnite. It is pretty cool. Is it good for the gaming industry? We'll have to wait and see. Really depends on how everybody reacts to this, but definitely a historic moment for Fortnite. Congratulations to Epic Games and the team and whatnot. You did what everybody wanted you to do. Hopefully it stays that way for a little while. So anyway, with that being said, man, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about the new peak of Fortnite and signing out.